I am ready,
Hello.
and things are unmuted.
Things are unmuted, yay. Is it working properly?
It seems to be working properly. I'm going to shrink you down a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna keep
Your
the
reactive is
phone
the
shared.
cat
Hmm?
girl.
Uh, I mean, that's fine. Is it? That's fine? Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Okay. Yay.
So if you want to be a cat girl today, you can be a cat girl. I'm not going to stop you.
Truly, the free world. You can be a cat girl today. Alright, and it looks like I'm coming through your stream through the Discord instead of through the shared stream that the other thing would be using, so
Yeah. So I think everything's working.
Yay! That's new.
So hello everybody. We are streaming. We are going to be playing some Satisfactory.
Yay. I'm actually streaming for once. This is technically my return stream, but it's whatever. Not that important.
And I hit 250 followers today.
Yay! Hell yeah.
So today the plan is, after last stream, I got curious as to what it was that I missed. And so I decided to go and play a little bit. And by play a little bit, I mean I got sucked in and I went beyond where we were last week. But I was also doing everything quickly and hastily and not really planning things out. I also don't know what to plan for. So we'll get Wardud in here to see what I've been doing. And I realize I need to log into my game in order for you to be able to join up my game.
Yeah, that's fine though.
I also forgot what I was doing.
I don't know what you were doing, so I can't tell you that.
But I am logged in.
Oh no. My one weakness. Are you on Steam? Or wait, can I just...
You should be able to just join.
Yeah. It's not... You're not showing up.
Oh, am I not showing up?
You're also not showing up as online on Steam.
That could be why then.
Yep, it says you were last online 2 days ago. Steam.
It shouldn't even say that. Okay. Try now. It might not go through Steam. It might go through game though.
It says you're playing stream avatars.
Yeah. Oh, it would probably help if I put
Probably just invite me.
There. I said it. Session type is now Steam.
Ah.
It's loading.
Okay.
Okay.
Close that. Open it. It's still not showing up.
Really?
Yeah. Do you want to just invite me through Steam?
Image. Switch players. Yeah, I could do that.
Seems the most efficient way to do it, probably.
Oh, it's set to invite open to friends. Okay,
Yeah,
now try it.
Definitely do it. uh, it is still not showing.
We are friends on Steam.
You're showing us online on Steam, in-game with stream avatars, but online settings, counting, events.
Hey, you join using a session ID.
Yeah, that's a join game directly.
Okay. Let me send that to you.
Okay.
That doesn't look like a link.
It's not quite a link. I have a thing where I can join session directly, and it pops me in through there.
Okay. As long as we've got it working.
Yay. Hello.
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 So, this is the mess. Research. Build.
Yep.
Regular just workbench build. The storage that came with it, I used for a bunch of stuff. And then I was holding on to way too many things. And so I built this big storage compartment to just throw a bunch of stuff into.
Yeah. One question.
Okay.
Is there a reason this constructor is maxed out with production?
To make it build the rods faster.
Okay. You don't need the rods faster, and that increases your power use exponentially. Yeah, power cells basically increase your power use exponentially, but yeah.
It was needed when I first set it up, but it seems to have now all backed up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, jeez. What is your power?
What?
What is your power drain? I don't know what your power grid is going to look like.
Yeah, go take a look at it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things.
There are a lot of things. And you do have a lot of spikes and ups and downs, but it's whatever. That's fine. I can remove 2 power shards out of there. I could Um. Hmm.
What out of this
Are
one?
you fine with me modifying stuff or no?
No, I need the rotors.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Um. Although technically, boosting this isn't giving you more rotors because you're not getting enough screws. But, which that is a Mark III, so that's good. I'm sorry, I'm just immediately getting caught up in the numbers. The max this can put out is 100,
Yeah.
which is the minimum this needs to operate with 4 a minute. Okay,
Well, that's because I'm not. It would probably do better if I switched it over to my new formula for screws.
oh yeah, the one that's just straight to screws instead of,
Yep.
yeah. Plus, we have iron plates and concrete building.
Yes. We have a couple iron plates. There's iron plates that go here straight into this one. Iron plates that go straight into this one. Make reinforced iron plates. And it would probably
Are
be
you
better if I built the
fine-
storage.
Yeah. Do you want the entire base on foundations? Entire factory on foundations?
Doesn't have to.
Well, I'm saying it would make it easier, but like, are you fine with it?
Do what you want. I'm gonna stop it. I was just having fun on this one and got to a point where I'm like, okay, I understand what goes on to where, to what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
What makes what, why different things are important.
The basics of the game. You can help me teach Sophia next time we're playing together.
Exactly. I'm currently only building out of the next objectives, the space plates.
Smart plates, yeah.
Or smart plating, because that needs 1,000. So the other...
You have smart splitters.
I do have that unlocked. I'm not using them anywhere, but I have them.
Yes.
I also have 7 coupons available if you wish to use them for anything.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to simplify things, you could always get the concrete foundation that's just concrete. There is that. But also it doesn't look as good, in my opinion. But also I use it because only concrete.
Nah, I'm okay with the current foundation build.
Yeah.
We could just get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this.
Okay.
this out.
Okay. Do you want this platform to be like the base, whatever?
No, actually, I like this height better here.
Yeah. Where does it start? Where would it start clipping with the ground? Alright. That should work perfectly, honestly.
Okay. I do like how I have this one conveyor belt that's more like a fast walkway.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a way we can preserve that, or just...
Well, we should be able to. No reason to get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, unless we want to move that assembler up slightly.
I mean, it shouldn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of why I like this height, is everything just still kind of works.
Yeah. How much iron are you producing?
Good amount.
Oh yeah, this is a not... It's a normal instead of an impure. You got 180, yes.
I need structure.
So you got... I keep trying to hold spacebar to use my jetpack. Okay, so that's Mark III. So you got 240 iron ore going into 135 iron ingots.
Screws.
Do we want to take the time to change this stuff, or just leave it where it is?
We can get rid of... Oh. Get rid of that. Probably should put a storage for the screws in between, just in case.
Yeah, that's fair. Unless we want to set up a dedicated screw storage. And probably want more constructors than just the one, so we're not tripling. So we're not squaring our power usage. Yeah, because it goes from like 4 to 13 megawatts. This is a total of 100. We need a total of 250 unless we take the power cells out. 250 is a lot.
You need 250 screws?
Yeah. For specifically this
Well,
for the
this one's
rotors.
making a 125.
Mm-hmm. That's, yeah.
Actually,
I mean,
we...
if we're maxing each of these out, we can just
Yeah,
do that.
I think that sounds like a
So
good
long
idea.
as the power grid can handle it, it's fine.
It'll hold.
Do you want to put a merger on that?
That's what I'm working. Put it too close.
Actually, if you want to put it there, we can just adjust the storage container. It's like
Well, no,
sideways a little bit.
food. Oh, oh yeah, no, that wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even need to adjust the storage container.
Nope.
And yay, I don't have any power cells.
I've got 15 in my pocket.
And yay, your rotor production has doubled. And we can just slap a splitter on there and it'll work.
Oh, so now all the extra rotors go into the rotor storage.
I mean, yeah, basically how a splitter works is
Yeah.
it halves it, so, you know. If you were only producing 4 from this, it would give 2 and 2 to each, so it wouldn't work, but, you know. Now it's giving 5. It's trying to give
reinforced
5
plating.
and 5. It's trying to give 5 and 5 per minute. What's the screws looking like? That is not enough rods. Yeah, basically, you have 37.5 screws, and that's getting cut in half, and that's what's getting given to this. Which wasn't an issue before, because you weren't getting enough screws, but now that you're getting enough screws, you're gonna start needing more rods. Also, I just realized my buildings are gonna be a different color than yours, I think.
I've had to color them each time.
There's probably a way to fix that.
Probably is.
Right. Customizer, foundation.
I've been using the Swatch 11.
Yeah. Edit, cancel. I did not mean to color the foundations.
Yeah, that you have to go with the material. Or you can just rebuild
Oh,
it.
you can put the color on your hotbar, like a building.
Oh, cool.
Which, if you're going to be coloring everything, that's quite nice. So... That kind of works, but is also kind of cursed. I don't know if you want to come look at what I'm talking about. Okay. So, right here is what I was talking about.
Oh, I lost you. Oh.
And you past me. Over here. The hub.
The hub.
So I just built the foundations like straight over it. Notice?
Oh. That actually did work really well.
Yeah, I mean, so long as you don't pay too close attention, because there is quite a bit of clipping. But you know, and so long as you never move
I mean,
your
not in the
hub.
center here.
Yeah. I was referring to like around like wherever the building is.
Oh.
Although, because I have like a mental image of how it should look, my brain is going, did it get like sunk or something? Did it like sink? Yeah. Do you know about the different building modes for
Yes.
foundations at least? You know about Zoop?
Yes.
Yay. Okay.
I need to grab one book.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to be running out of screws there.
Yeah, no, it looks weird in some places, but that's okay.
It's fine.
It would probably help if I had OBS. Well, now I can actually see what's going on. Streams.
Yeah. Right, I actually need to select the image recipe. I just realized that technically that wasn't what needed improving, but it's fine. So you are making that, which is enough. Why is that? $90, $80. I guess the only like major criticism I have is the numbers don't line up like at all,
Nope,
and you
wasn't trying to
probably
get it lined up.
use overcharging a bit too much.
It did what I needed to do while I was just hanging out here.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's more of how I built it. It was just so that
I'm-
I could sit here while hanging out with people in voice chats and then collect stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the criticism I have is it's not efficient, but you didn't need it to be efficient, so it kind of didn't matter. So, like, it's fine. Anyways.
Now, I absolutely understand that going into later, efficiency really matters. Because
That or
one
you
thing
just
leads
brute
into
force
the
it.
next.
Yeah. And power is going to become an issue. Yeah.
Where are we on power right now?
Not horrible, I don't think.
Well, we're getting up there.
Yeah. I mean, technically, you're like extremely space efficient right now. Even if you have power fluctuation usage of over 100 megawatts. Just so you know, that's like 25 constructors worth of fluctuation in power. It's fine.
They're doing what they need to do.
It's fine. Ba- 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 ba. Like, I guess improvements would be more buildings, less overcharging, probably. And maybe straightening stuff out. Yeah, that part's technically optional.
Get a
Also,
storage
there's just
in
a container of wire here.
Yes.
Ba- 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 ba.
And I don't know how, but the storage was able to fit in, and so it does.
That is the wrong thing. Da- da- da. Are you fine with me like moving it? Just like up
Moving
and
what?
down, so we got more like the
Oh,
wire.
the wire one? Yeah. That was built way early on. I had a copper mine going, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I just had it making wire. And then once the storage filled up with wire, I stopped mining the copper.
Yeah, I moved it on top of the concrete storage container. So it's just off the ground, basically.
Mhm. Oh, do you want to
Actually,
see where my
I'm
coal
going to-
power is?
Sure. I am a little scared, but it'll be fine.
Maybe we should get you a parachute first.
Probably. I mean, I can get there perfectly fine.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you better got all the stuff.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. That area is cleared up. I mean, I could probably find the coal power, but
Need a little bit more fabric. Can I make? I think so. Yeah, I got mine. I need some biomass. Should be in here.
I think that might be the biggest mental flashbang I've gotten. Since I popped on.
Wait, what happened?
You have straight iron ore going into an awesome sink.
Yes. Yes, I do.
No comment.
I don't need the amount of iron ore yet.
True.
So why not just have it going into something that could be something later?
Power.
Essentially, I am turning iron into anything else that I can buy.
True. Also, it does get more efficient the more complex the item is. Is that the only awesome sink you have right now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just... Actually, I'm curious on the calculations on this. Right, so it was... Okay, so it was 120. I'm wondering how much this bumps it up. Wait, unless... Am I dumb? I am dumb. You'd need 4.
See,
For
now
now-
it's more power. Whereas before it was
True.
just A minor. It was simple,
I mean,
easy.
do you know how much an awesome sink drains for power?
A
Does
lot.
it not say?
It doesn't say on it. I've always had to check by opening it up to go and build it.
You know, a single awesome sink is worth about 7.5 constructors.
Yeah. But this is just
Yeah,
over
I mean,
here
I get-
doing its thing idly.
Yeah, fair.
And I get
We're
tickets.
not doing efficient yet. We're not doing efficient
Nope,
yet.
not
Yeah.
yet.
I just need to tell myself that it'll be fine.
And that was the thing. It's like, I'm like, okay, we get this going. This is mining iron. At some point, that's not going to be what I use it for. But for now, it's just generating tickets. It's free money. It used to have its own biomass generator.
I'm okay.
Oh, I got the stuff for you. Forgot. Parachute.
Yay! These used to be
Where-
consumables.
Where'd the legs go?
Oh,
Did I not make the legs? I just got the stuff for them. Yep, I just got the stuff for them and didn't make them.
hmm.
And oops. Get you the legs. There, that's where they're at.
Yay! Thank you. Probably my favorite upgrade in the game, besides maybe the jetpack.
Yeah, currently, I am enjoying the parachute combined with the legs and
Yeah.
the sword. The only thing I don't like about the parachute is you can't end it early.
You can. You gotta press C.
Oh. Okay.
It's the crouch button.
Okay. Now you want to go see the coal mining?
Sure.
Okay. For that, we have to go this way. It used to run all the way down into here. But then I wanted power.
Wait, I'm curious. Is this? I... It's not working.
We got these two.
Mm-hmm. And so they're using. Okay. Keep forgetting that it's not a solid. I forget what quality node this is.
Cody! Welcome in! Thank you for the raid.
Oh
Let me
yeah, I
get
also
you
get
a
rated. I forgot we
shout.
were sharing stuff.
We
Yay.
do share stuff, which does remind me that one, yes, absolutely everybody should already be following Spoonie.
Hello.
And if you're not, go do that. But also, for raiding in, you should also go follow Wardud. And with my new setup, I can't type into my own chat, so I have to open up my own stream just so I can get a text message in and get the shout out.
I did not realize this coal node was a pure. Fix it mandated production check. Spoonie, have you played Satisfactory? I think you have, based off that sentence.
How bad was it, Wardud?
Um, hmm.
Don't hold back.
I'm gonna say this
Say it the way it
in
is.
like everything is extremely inefficient, and power usage is approximately 8 times what it needs to be. And this coal node I just discovered uh, is maxed out on power slugs, but it's still only pulling 120, even though it's producing 600. Don't worry about it. uh, yeah,
So it can support
it's
more coal?
fine. Um. Oh, by the way, your two coal you're using. The conveyor belt is only pulling 120, but you're only using about 70 out of 600.
So we need better conveyor belts.
We need more coal generators, and yeah. Yes.
So I can put more power in.
Like, you can generate a lot of power.
Hell yeah, that's
a
awesome,
lot more power
Spoony.
with this. Yay!
Yeah, this is just kind of where I got to at this point. And then, yeah,
Yeah.
this was the first one I built just so I had something.
Yeah, getting coal power up is an important milestone because it's completely automated power, you know? This, I'm going to pull all of the shards from there. Oh, you have Mark II miners. I forgot about that.
Yep.
So without the power cells, it's 240, and we're still only using about actually there. I didn't notice this one over here. You're using about 117 and 18.5. So yeah. Crusader, this is your world. What do you want to work on?
Actually, no. I had done so much.
Uh,
Oh, yes, I have set up a lake generator plant. It was the first one I did,
mhm.
and then I didn't want to build more down there, and I already had the conveyor belt going all the way back to my base. So I set up the second one over there, and a third.
Yeah. If you want, first thing we could tackle is power.
We could do more power because we are getting near the top, and with more power, we can do more building stuff.
Responsibility. Yeah.
Oh yeah, responsibility.
The max
building.
amount of coal we can pull from that node right now is 270, because that is the max conveyor belt size we have.
I don't think we can get better
the-
conveyor belts until we get out of phase 2.
There's no logistics for. Yeah. I know what the next material for the conveyor belts are, but I don't remember when.
Oh, if there's another spot that's for it, then I don't know it.
I mean, there's the ocean, but that is a fair distance away.
Yeah, no, I've got all my logistics. The only thing I haven't built is hyper tubes, and they don't really seem worth it.
About that cannon.
What?
You can build a cannon for moving around. There's.
The last thing I did was unlock.
Oh yeah, Spoony, the crater.
You can backseat.
Yeah.
This one I don't care about. This was my fuck around for the first time on my own in Satisfactory. Versus the other day was that was Sophia's game they had been playing on.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't actually see how any of this started and worked. So then
Don't
I
worry,
started
Sophia
fucking around
didn't
with
either.
it. Yes.
Sophia didn't either.
And still doesn't know.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, exploring is also a big part of the game because there's a bunch of materials you can only get from exploring,
Yes. And so,
namely slugs, mercer spheres, and somer sloops.
yes. So having the understanding of how things work and why, I can now assist you, and I can also go out and fight and save Sophia.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Now
we
you can
sadly
say,
don't yet have
build this
explosives,
and
but
do this with it. I have explosives here. I think I'm out,
oh yeah.
but I have the ability. Yeah, I'm out of explosives currently.
Yeah. Though I'm willing to bet you don't have my favorite kind of explosives. The pulse.
Not yet. I haven't unlocked any other type, just the basic bombs. I wanted to blow some stuff up.
Yeah,
Gives you
they're
more
very
items
effective.
from materials and instructions.
Yes. Da, 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 da. Yes, Spoonie, that is thing we do.
Yeah, I've just been trying to research all of it.
Production amplifier. Wait, I can edit to-do list. Can I make it? How do I? Yeah, alien technology. On the right,
Oh yeah, I'm
there's
missing
production
the.
amplifier.
I can't make computers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's because that's on Sophia's game. I went a little bit beyond where she is.
I'd say you're a fair bit beyond, because also we don't have a lot of things automated yet. Like, we don't have smart plating automated or
Yeah, but
other
you
things.
could. You're not that far from it. Like, just
Yeah.
it's not put together. The materials are all there.
Yeah, and I tend to do things slow but efficient. Like, I have, like, the couple of nodes that are set up and, like, numbers are there.
Whereas for me, it was just like, oh, I need this now. Okay, build it.
I never considered Satisfactory mods. Honestly, Spoonie, same. -3 per part. I've never actually finished the game. Uh, despite having a file that's over like 500 hours in it. Okay. So, wait, what is the ratio? How much? I forgot how sassy she was. Crusader, do you want to know how many coal plants you can set up?
Any?
18.
Oh, fun.
Technically, you have the equivalent of 5 set up right now. Wait. You have the equivalent of 7.5 because of them being boosted. But yeah. Although we are gonna want to set some of the coal aside for maybe steel, unless you want to just use a different coal node for that. Because we do have a coal node that is technically closer.
That was what I wanted to do. It's bad. Yep. Do math. I just build the things, they make the stuff. It works in the end.
Yep.
This is my steel production that is actually doing nothing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
sure.
also coal and iron
Make sure we're
this
steel
way,
beams.
so. When we want to set up more steel, we can this way. If you want to just set up that node to be completely power orientated.
Oh, where you built the path?
Yep. Yeah, like there's concrete, iron, and coal towards the end. I didn't have quite enough iron plates to build all the way there, but it's fine.
Why are you shooting me, but not her?
Okay, ba-ba-bum, 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 ba-ba-ba.
There.
There we go. Okay. Let me just build that stuff.
There's the hole.
Yep. It's a bit out there, but it's technically closer than the one you're connected to.
Yep. Yeah, I got shit.
How much is... Alright. Okay, modular beams, or modular frames. Grab a bit of those. Wait, so
Yeah, I figured I started needing those for a lot of things. I'm like, I'm just going to set up a production of these. I'm tired of making them myself.
um, so we're gonna need the materials for 15 more coal generators. Actually, wait, so 45 times 18, so we need 810 water per minute. 8, 10 divided by 120. So we're gonna need 7 water pumps, water extractors, fluid water extractor. Hey Spoonie, there's a way to make a public to-do list, right? I don't know how to do that. I don't know if Spoonie's still there. Probably not. It's fine.
That's just very far down there off this map?
Hmm?
Or is it just very far away? Where I am, it looks... Am I just at the edge of nothing? Looks like there would be a lot more
There.
left. Or
I
does it
don't know
just
where you
loop
are
all around?
currently.
Where the other coal is?
There is a world border, but if you're looking specifically to get to the coal, it is farther down. I'm confused right now, honestly.
No, it's okay.
Granted, I'm easily confused, so. Okay.
So the problem with that coal over there is there's no water.
You have to bring it to water. No, we're not that pressed for space. I upgraded it to a Mark II.
Yeah, I forgot to do that. I've just kind of been letting the concrete idly build.
Yeah, which is perfectly fair, to be honest. Concrete. Concrete. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, you have Mark II powerful. Okay.
You're changing up the smelting. Let's see.
Hmm?
Like, wait, I
I'm
thought I had
changing
more
up.
stuff over here. I can see that it's been moved.
Uh,
I found it.
the And concrete is good. Technically, we're
It's
only
just,
producing 30 a minute. That's what we get from a poor quality lifestyle. Ba, 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 ba.
is the other one better on the other side? Might just be better to just move it over to there.
I need iron rods, which I don't think we have any spare of.
This is an impure one.
Yeah, impures are bad. Basically, if you think of normal as a 1-to-1, impure is half and pure is double. All with no additional power required. Which is why we're kind of struggling, even though we had so many nodes on Sophia's save, is all of those are impure. So, like, double the amount of miners is required.
So wait, am I in the same spot as you guys are?
Maybe. I think you're close at least. No, you're not. Oh, hey, more water.
This is just basically where I started. Got out of the ship and like, oh, there's iron here. Okay, let's build.
Yeah. Hey, there's a Mercer Spear up there, I think. You know, where we are on Sophia's is over here.
Damn, that's an impure one as well. Limestone
There's not a lot of
sucks.
normal. Um, yeah, there is a way to find out which is which without having to
Found
go
a
to
pure
them.
one.
A pure what? Limestone?
Limestone.
Yay! If you want to set up one there, we could do that.
I don't like how far it is, but yeah, it'll be better.
Yeah, I mean, we'd basically just like set up it all to produce and then set a conveyor belt back to base. Although, we don't really need more concrete right now.
No, but it's nice to have.
Yeah, we are going to need more concrete soon, probably. Actually, if we want to be efficient with those beams, they require concrete in their recipe, I think.
The wrapped beam. The for the space one.
I think so. Or it's just steel beams that's required for them. Nope, it's just steel beams.
I didn't even look up what those recipes were.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, frames and beams. Okay. We're not in the worst spot for getting those up. We're not great.
Yeah, we just need to
Work on a few things, but it's like it's doable. I can see it.
yeah, it's doable. Just,
So many screws.
yeah. Also, I'm gonna be trying to get things efficient, if possible. But
Like, because I don't have enough rods being made, we're overproducing on screws.
yeah. Actually, I know what to do. I'm gonna take this iron node over. Actually, I need to manually make some screws real quick.
No, we've got a
Or
bunch
not
right here.
screws, rods.
We've got tons of
I
extra
have
right here.
misspoke. I have misspoke. I need to make rods.
Rods. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this iron node over here and convert it into just the basic parts. Just building the basic parts and then putting them in the awesome sink.
Okay.
The excess. So that can be the plates.
Frames.
What are they going to? Okay. I can just turn you on. Smelter there.
Can get really cheap viewers. Amazing. Be gone up.
Yeah, that's in your chat.
Yeah.
Oh, it sent. Okay, it tells. Okay, neat. Right, so 30, 15. That. Also, I must say, smart thing with the batteries, because I think wait, no, that's max consumption. We're still good on power for what that is the biggest power spec I think I've ever seen. Well, percentage, I think. But
Not really going the right way. Yeah.
And then you be what the heck are you you be iron plates. And that's it, I think. Now, should I set up several things of iron plates? Because if I have 120 to work with, I should use 120. So that's 30, 60, 90, 120. We can change this later if we wish to. That is a merger. Do you want to start gathering the materials for a bunch of coal generators? Or not?
No, I'm good, right? Let's...
Okay. I don't know what you want to be doing or not.
Getting the limestone here. I mean, if you want to do the coal generators, we can.
No, I'm currently trying to get that one node on iron plates and then into the awesome sink. Oh, iron rods and iron plates. So put a splitter. Da 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 da. Merger there. You there. You there.
Build constructor.
Storage container.
I built it the wrong way. It doesn't line up.
Technically, there is a global grid, but none of this is on that, and I don't think we want to spend the time reformatting your entire factory to fit that.
No. It is what it is now.
Yep. Which is honestly perfectly fine. get this little bit started so I can just make some. Give me 2 units. And then, actually, delete y'all. Put one there. So I can expand off. Put one there, so I can put one right there. And attach that, attach that, attach. And attach both of you. Perfect. You there. Okay. Then I need 10 rods.
That's
Yay. Okay. Got a little bit of rods set up. Actually, wait a second. We should definitely be industrial structure. And we don't need that many rods. Okay. Rods are automated. Now I need to get these plates moving. Why are you not? I didn't solve the recipe. I am going to cut your power temporarily, Crusader. I just need that power pole for a second.
okay.
Like the concrete power pole that you attached.
Yeah, I haven't started it up. No, it's technically just started, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We're making lots of concrete now.
Hell yeah. Okay. Actually, what if I put... What if I swapped this around? I just... 2 into storage, and then um, and then I can have everything meet over here.
Oh, looks like you've got a bot now.
Bot?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Apply pin. Wait, so do I... That's the shared chat. How do I look at my own chat?
In OBS.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that one. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, mine in OBS, because it's the beta version of what Stream Elements is doing, they don't have it. It's only read-only. You can't actually type into it yet. I'm pretty sure they're going to make it so you can.
That's still just the shared chat.
You can't just click on the name and then use it to ban.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I actually could have banned
Thank
it
you.
too, because it's in my chat.
Yeah.
I forgot, it's shared moderation.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. So is there a way to make this not float? No. I want it to look like 90 seconds. Although that's... I'm being dumb. I can just have it like slightly away and it'll work. And there. It is all set up. Alright, so it's all, that's 20 per minute, 60, so it should all flow fine. Right, I'm gonna change it slightly so it's not 2 separate containers for each resource. It's only 1 separate container for each one. That way we don't have to worry as much about storage or space.
Base.
And like we don't have to like check both containers to grab something if we want it.
Makes sense.
And quite frankly, we don't need 2 full storage containers either. So, yeah. 60 plates per minute and 30 iron rods per minute.
With some of it going in making coupons.
Yep. Before it was like we were at 120 points per minute. This is gonna be a spike because there's some buildup, but it should stabilize. Yeah.
What do you mean in the power?
In points.
Oh.
Like, coupon points. Now, this should all be completely stable in power usage. And if we want to expand it, we just chuck some power cells into the miner and we expand it from there.
Good.
Yeah. Do you wish to go work on coal, or what do you want to work? Do you have something you want to work on or not?
Figure it out. What do we need?
I mean, I don't think we have any copper stuff set up. But also, what is power grid looking like? Alright, so we haven't dipped into the batteries at all. So we're good to still, like, expand more stuff without worry of fuse breaking. We might want to set up copper, so we just have wire, cable, and copper sheets building automatically.
Yeah. You can do that and
Also,
upgrade.
I'm gonna get a chainsaw.
Upgrade the copper to a 2.
Yeah, Mark II. Double the output of it.
Beams and miners.
I'm gonna just select the hypertube thing you put up there. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna plop down a second crafting bench so we don't, like, get in each other's way. Just stuff.
Oh, you're gonna build the hypertubes anyways?
I mean, they're useful at times. If you don't want to do it, that's fine.
Yeah, we can. I didn't really think they were going to be that useful.
They're more useful than you think, but that we're gonna need excess power to really access that the most. Because it does require quite a bit of power. But also, you can get very, very fast transport with them, which can be useful if you have a bunch of stuff, like, say, like, oh, we need to go to the coal, and we could zip over there. Or like, oh, we need to visit this distant factory. Just zip over there.
We got coal. Is upgraded to level 2. Or not coal, copper.
Yeah. And now that should be more condensed.
And we just take down this here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like currently around the iron nodes is very crowded,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm basically just trying to uncrowd them a bit. I can just get that and put it over here. So yeah, that's that. That's our copper wire. There's concrete. I'm gonna grab like a bit of leaves so I can just make some solid biofuel and start cutting down trees.
I think it's biofuel for you.
Oh, you have biofuel?
Yeah. Got a bunch of biomass on
Okay.
me.
Ah, okay. That would be great.
Where it went. Oh, that's wood. I made it.
Turns out you just like ate it or something.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's in
It's
my
not terribly
chainsaw.
hard. Okay, I made some. I have like 4, which isn't a lot, but you know.
I didn't know it would just automatically feed it to the chainsaw.
Yeah, it tends to do that. Alright, How do you want to set up copper, or like work together sort of thing, or just
Where
I
do we
don't
want to
want to
set
like
it up?
just Hmm?
You can just go ahead and do stuff.
Yeah, but like I don't want you to miss out on the experience of setting up something efficiently. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be right now, but generally if you're playing a lot of Satisfactory, you kind of need to learn how to set things up efficiently.
Yeah. I mean, I get where and how to do it, of the comparing numbers.
Yeah. I guess what I'm saying is you might want the experience of setting it up, so you, yeah. And I do not wish to take the experience from you.
Nah, I'm not that worried about that experience right now.
Okay.
Like right now, I'm just in the Isa. I believe that there is a redeem for that.
I mean, I was gonna say if she was in my chat, there wouldn't be, but she'd be in your chat.
Mm-hmm. I haven't had anything to drink this stream because no one's redeemed it.
And here I have been with my juice, perfectly content. Ooh, this is a normal node. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I had some really good nodes around me.
Yeah. Up, 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 up. Hmm. What is the conversion rate for sheets? 20. Oh, so I can just, okay. Ba, 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 ba. Wires, 15. Mm-hmm. Also, I do like how the implication with I haven't drank all stream because no one redeemed it implies that VTubers simply don't know how to take care of themselves.
You know, when I'm on stream, I don't.
Yeah, that's fair. I forget to drink all the time. I need a hydrate or dihydrate redeem IRL is what I need. Oh, apparently Issa did the redeem? Did it just not go off?
I don't see any redeem on my side. Try doing a nut button. Huh. Interesting.
Redeem's broken? Or is it just being fussy?
That would be the activity feed. Which, I mean, I know it was capturing. So I guess if anybody redeemed first or attendance, I didn't see any of that either. Oh, yeah, it's checking on the stream. I do see that it's there, so why is it not in my activity feed?
That is highly strange.
Well, congratulations, ESO. ESO. Wow, trying to do both. ESO. Congratulations on being first. Yeah, I guess when Spoonie raided and I didn't see that in the alerts, that should have been my first clue. Okay, well, there is the redeem. I saw your avatar there, Issa. I know you've been here. I just wish that my activity feed was properly updated.
What did I come over here for? I legitimately don't know what I came over there for. Why am I trying to be that efficient? I don't need Savage. I need to go get iron plates. Also, now I'm tempted when we get to Sophia's world to come over here and use these normal nodes instead of the impure nodes.
It's a huge increase in concrete production.
Ooh, hell yeah. Which, like, there's a max rate we can use concrete, but yeah. Eventually, we'll have to use it for other stuff.
I've got 3 constructors over there making.
Ooh. 45 concrete per minute. Is it bad that I know that off the top of my head?
Well, it would be if I didn't supercharge one of them.
Ah, okay, fair. Autosave.
Okay, actually, I've powered them all 3 of them up.
Yay.
We got a lot of concrete. Look at this conveyor belt of concrete here.
I try to look at your stream and there's ads. Yay.
Oh, yay.
That yay was a little sarcastic, but it's fine.
Well, I mean, I'm saying yay because that's a little bit of money for me. Not much, pennies, but it's something.
Yeah.
And it's nice to know that they actually work.
Yeah. Ah, that's why you're not. And I'm gonna make this neat and actually keep in mind where the location of stuff is. Like the location of storage containers, so it's easier to access.
I don't know how we're doing in terms of power, though.
Last I checked, it wasn't bad. Because we still have your batteries for the spikes.
Yeah, our spikes are getting close to the top, though. Oh, battery just kicked on for a moment. So we're getting close to the top there.
Yep, and I have in fact not kicked on the copper portion yet, so maybe a little concerning.
that's more why I was bringing it up.
Yeah.
But I do think there is a little bit that can be taken down, like the other concrete can be taken down.
Yeah, I mean, overcharging is probably most of where your power usage is coming from.
Probably.
Because each constructor that's overcharged is 8 times. Wait, that's not the math. It's using cubed the amount of power. Generally. I think that's how it's exponential. So like each power slug is doubling it, I think.
Let's see. That one's using 10. That one's using 13.4 and 10. I did not power up the miner over here. Could drop that down to just do 30. Drop that down. Yeah, we can drop that down too. They were needing a lot more because of how backed up the stuff was, but then they cleared it out. Now they don't.
Mhm.
Still making a lot of concrete.
Yeah. Could attach that, or I could just bring this up here. Right, I need to select all the recipes on everything. Actually, make you copper sheet. Copper sheet. So yeah, I'm only using 90 out of 120, but basically we're just. Ooh, I know what to add on to this. Wait, basically I just need to add some splitters, and then we can hook up an awesome sink to all the resources we won't be using.
Yeah.
Let's do sharply. Ba, 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 ba. Although, until we have a bit of a stockpile, I might want to leave it disconnected.
Yeah. I mean, you can turn it off, can't you?
Oh yeah, I can just turn off the awesome sync.
Yeah.
I don't have 30 cable, and this is why we need this cable automation.
Yeah, I just always carried a bunch of the copper wire, made the cable if I needed it.
Fair. It is very fair. There. Now it's all hooked up. Actually, I'm going to modify things slightly. There.
And the batteries seem to be doing very well at handling the spikes.
It's just if it spikes too much, then it starts failing. And yeah.
It is spiking kind of regularly. But honestly, not that bad considering the amount that we've added in.
Yeah.
Like, it seems to be handling it every single time. It does go back to fully charged before it happens again.
Yeah. Although there was a small dip in max consumptions, and that means something happened with the coal generators, which is not great.
Nothing should be happening there.
Which is why it's concerning the blue line at the top dipped down a little bit for some reason.
Max consumption.
That's our max power usage. It's gone now, but there was a little bit where it dipped below for some reason. It dipped down, not below.
It's very odd. It's not from the coal here because it still has breaks, pauses in it.
Anyways, we should probably beef up the power.
We should.
Because if we start like doing a bunch of stuff, it's going to run out. Now, which foundation grid do you want it on? The one that it's already on, or?
Doesn't really matter to me. Oh, these are two impure iron here.
Yeah.
I was like, and there's more iron. No, it's not good iron.
Yeah, it's better than no iron, honestly, because once you get a Mark II on it, it's 60 iron a piece per minute, so.
Okay, we are going to need power.
I'm gonna start grabbing the materials for coal generators.
Where are we going to build them?
We are going to need to make so many pipes.
Good thing we're making copper sheets.
Yeah. And now I need some 20 voters. There's a container with that many. And a surprising amount of cable as well.
Good amount of cable. At 130 here right now. Oh, I got 182. It is a beautiful game.
It is, Although for some reason we can see an entire galaxy in the sky right now.
Should we not be able to?
With the naked eye? No, like there's specifically, if you look to your southeast in the sky, there's like an entire galaxy.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Nothing concerning about that at all.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't become an issue.
Nope. I mean, they know what they were doing when they picked out this planet and sent us
I
here.
mean,
The only people that they sent here were us. Nobody else.
totally. Don't question Crashbot.
Because they knew that we were the best for this job and that we could make this work. There wouldn't need to
Totally.
be other people.
Totally. That is what happened. The steel ingot supply has efficiently run out. Actually, I'm gonna see if there's some spare iron. Oh, actually. I'm gonna put my power cells in these iron miners over here.
Okay.
As it was actually running out, so yeah.
We really need to get the power, more power.
Yeah. Okay. I have the rotors needed, the reinforced iron plates needed. I need more regular iron plates, and I have enough concrete probably. I'm gonna grab some. That's weird. Actually, if you don't mind transporting the water a little bit, there is a giant open field here.
And
We want
as
to
long as
put
it's
it
not too
there.
much.
Yeah, I mean, right here is pretty open. If actually, right
Wait,
there's also.
where are we getting more coal then?
We don't need more coal. The amount of coal we have is severely underutilized right now. With the 270 coal that we can get from that one deposit, we can have 18 coal-powered generators up.
Okay.
And then we can grab more coal from elsewhere if we need to. Yeah, okay. I should have plenty of biofuel to just clear the trees. Cause like, I think this is a good place to put the factory. All the,
Yeah.
all the blah, 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 blah.
I think it looks like a good spot.
Yeah. Uh, ba- 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 ba. I'm saying a lot. I'm gonna bring a road over from the copper and see how it lines up.
Yeah, low power slug.
Mm, 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 mm. Do you think that's good height?
Think so.
Yeah. Alright, we got a approximately 10 by 20 platform.
Nice.
We probably aren't gonna have enough water in total. Actually, what is... Alright, we can boost this.
Expecting there. Another power slug.
Alright, I now should be good on cable and copper sheets to continue it. Um, uh,
Thing is the best dodge. I take my sword off.
oh, you're gonna be banished now. Sacrilege. Crusader must never take off their sword.
I did it so I could check the
I-
chainsaw quickly, and then I never switched it back.
I'm trying to be silly, but
Oh yeah, no, I got it. I'm sorry. I'm just also fighting boars.
what are you doing? Playing Final Fantasy?
Yes. No. Jumping around, shooting rebar.
Um,
Final Fantasy 14 is so much fun. I highly agree with you.
5, 6,
So,
7.
I died up here.
Jump each of these require 45. 45 times 9.
Because of those assholes.
Divided by
Purple power slug.
Yay!
Yeah, so I was standing over where you're building the powers, and I seen my platforms for climbing up here. And I'm like, oh wait. And then I saw the purple slug. I'm like, I didn't actually get that.
Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it can't. It doesn't want to fit there. And also, we cannot deconstruct that water pump because that will kill our power.
Is that one that's in the way?
Yeah. Once. Actually, do you want to go hook up the coal? Like, basically, we're gonna want to give down here a lot of space because water is annoying to deal with space-wise. But
Let's do the water, then the coal. And
eh. Well, the reason I asked that is because we're gonna want to get like some of these up and running, so we can deconstruct the water pump.
Could we just deconstruct the water? Let it have an issue and then put it back?
The entire factory is gonna shut down, but sure.
Yeah, but for a moment.
Well, until we get the other one set up.
Well, yeah, but you build the other one, then we can build. I could even build another one here and hook it up, and then it'll all be back. There.
Okay, I have to be there or turn it. Nope.
There.
That's just back where it was.
Almost. Not quite, but yes.
Yeah, there's not enough space there for another one. There's one for one right here, though. Fit one more? No. Alright, so we are going to need to overcharge some of these to get the full potential that we need, but...
Early overcharging this one, get the water back into our power plants.
Yeah.
Hey, they're back to working.
Yay.
See, it wasn't that big of an issue.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now what is the best way to do this? Okay, so, pipelines have a max capacity of 300. And we need approximately 800, so there's going to have to be 3 separate pipelines. Okay, so each of these is 45. 4 or 5. 45. 300 divided by 45. 6 2/3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each pipe can fit 6 generators total. Which we have 9. So basically we just need to make sure we have the space for it and it should be good. That's about right. Power. Bulb generator. About right there. Because this one's gonna have to come over and connect. It's this one. Oh yeah. I forgot that's an issue of side-by-side stuff. Basically gonna zigzag a bit. Wait, if I do this, and I still do that, I can.
Yeah.
So it's
Conveyor belts are awesome.
fine. Yeah. Now to see if I have enough materials. I do not. I do not have enough cable.
What, another coal?
2 more.
I do not have cable. I have the
There should
ability
be
to make
some
more cable. Do we have a craft bench?
No, but you can either make one or just run over there and grab the cable. There should be plenty made by now.
I carry a lot of copper wire on me.
That is fair. Also, I just realized I don't need to be doing this way.
So you said 2 more?
So you need you need at least 60 cable. That is the one. So long as you're fine with some clipping, it'll work.
I don't care about clipping. In fact, I appreciate it.
I just get that joke. Jeez, I'm slow today.
It's okay. It wasn't a very good one.
Do you want to start looking up the coal?
I'm not exactly sure what the pattern is.
For the coal specifically, it's just use conveyor belts Mark III and hook it up here and bring it all the way down in the splitters.
Oh, okay.
Because for the conveyor belts, we don't have the same issue of not like flow.
Get out of your way. Steel beams.
I have some spares on me if you want them. Rather than running all the way back.
It's going to be a lot. Okay, you got it.
I currently don't need steel beams, so you can like have all of them. It's a bit messy, but it works. And now we just need 300 to each of the entrances for water. Meaning we need... Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 extractors. I think we just need to buff. Okay, so I should be able to just take. That should be 1. Actually, can I just... Oh, nice.
That was not where it was when I started building it. I watched it. You had it lined up right. It started building and it went around.
Yeah, sometimes like you're moving small enough and it affects it. So basically, each of these has to have, like each pair has to have 1 power slug in them. at least.
Okay. I mean, I'm currently holding on to 17.
Yeah,
So I think I got enough.
yes, probably. I do not have enough copper sheets. I'll be right back. And also, everything needs to be hooked up, so, like... I'm gonna grab some cable while I'm over here. Clear all this up. Also, I don't know if you want to Keller everything you were Keller.
The power and water I haven't been.
That's fair.
I might actually even change it to a different color.
That is also fair.
So I take it then we are not putting slugs into the power.
No. I'm not sure how the exponential usage affects the power generators. I just haven't been touching them much.
I mean, they consume more resource.
Yeah. So does
Because
it
the ones
consume exponentially more resources for a linear amount of power?
So currently, the two that I have, actually all three of them are fully batteried up, and generate 187.5, but they consume 37.5 coal a minute.
Instead of 15 that these are going to?
And yes, and 113 water.
That doesn't sound exponential, at least.
This. Yeah, it consumes the same amount extra as it's giving off. Because if I put one battery into this, it goes from 75 up to 112.5. It's a 50% increase. And then it's consuming 50% more water. It's going from 45 up to 68. So it does work. The issue comes into play of getting enough coal to it to feed it at that rate.
Or water. Honestly,
And
water is
water,
the bigger
yes.
issue right now.
And that's why my setup works the way that it does currently, and why it consumes coal at the rate that it does.
Yeah. Ba, ba, ba. Now we need to just hook up the power generators themselves and the coal to it.
Yes. Where are we bringing the coal to it from?
I thought from the current coal plant that you have. Do you want to use the one that we currently already have? Or just...
I mean, if we can. Oh, you mean put a splitter or bring another line down
No,
from up there?
no, completely divert it.
Oh. So we're getting rid of the ones that I have currently?
Correct.
Okay.
Like, we don't have to do that way if you don't want to, but that would mean we have
can.
overbuilt. Okay. And like, as soon as we get the next tier of conveyor belt, we can expand it even more. It's connected to something already? Oh, yeah, it is. Da, 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 da. You do know about conveyor lifts, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't usually.
That's fair, I guess. I just, where this is might warrant a conveyor lift. But I am not sure if you want to do it that way.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah, because it's not going to come back around very well. Assuming we want to mark a 3.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna just grab you. Dismantle you. Attach there, attach there. The battery should hold for a bit.
There we go.
Yeah, as both things start filling it, they'll start turning on. Although it'll take a bit for them to fill completely. Hmm. Um, Actually, you are gonna want to disconnect the coal generator that's next to it. Because that's going to be cutting into our supply of coal. Oh shit.
Think they
I need
need
to
it
go
for
grab
power?
steel beams.
Oh, wait, I still have some.
The entire coal line is going to be need to be made into steel beam or Mark III.
It's not already?
It's Mark II. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
go
used...
grab steel beams. You can keep those.
Sorry, I thought I used 3.
Yeah, it's fine. We are gonna need to get steel up and running at some point.
Okay, well, this one over here has been disconnected.
Okay. That's an interesting visual glitch. Hmm. All clear, I think. Yay. Okay, so now our capacity is fluctuating, but that will stabilize eventually.
Yes.
I should probably like either disconnect or redirect this one.
I heard it's good for now because having the power isn't the worst thing to have.
Yeah. I mean, it won't, blah, 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 blah. Those won't shut off right away. And basically, until those are disconnected, these won't be operating at full capacity. Hmm.
But we already took the one base.
that should work out. Because then... Oh yeah, you can make a loop.
Yeah.
It's not... Is this not going? Oh, okay, I see. And then basically these will each have 100 coal for a bit.
Oops.
That'll just keep happening because it always does like half and half.
But it doesn't have to if I remember to disconnect it.
Yep.
Right now. There. Had to wait for them to all get off of it.
Yeah. And now I've got some coal in my inventory that I'm just gonna drop off and help fill some things. And then basically once these get the last of their coal, I'm gonna move this water pump over as well.
Really nice if the conveyor belt stands also got removed.
Yeah, you gotta remove them one by one.
If they built together, they should get removed together.
Yes and no, because you can also build them individually, and sometimes you want the conveyor stand to stay there as like a marker. But that's also valid for wanting them to be removed. I just got an achievement, build 5 kilometers of pipelines. Okay, so those are stopping because they're all full. Also, I just realized that the water being spread out this much is helping it fill faster, basically.
That's good, but not enough coal's going into the plants.
Yeah. It'll balance out eventually, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, these ones so better.
And while we're going to go get more stuff for steel, we could hook up a little bit of coal to jumpstart it, basically. Yeah, I should keep that up for a bit. Yeah, it's really struggling to keep up, mostly.
DT. Oh, the worst part is the noise itself actually startled me, not because of what it was, just the fact that there was a sudden noise. And I saw the alert show up in my activity feed that it was bits.
Yeah.
So it did startle me, but for some reason I instinctively looked over at OBS.
You have become a true streamer.
Even though the sound effect was for a power outage in Satisfactory. I think that says more about I'm just not thinking properly. I should have been worried about everything that we were just building.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that'll slowly ramp up over time, and yeah.
The corrupt priorities, yes. Yeah, because I mean, we're already filled up to this level.
The water's all good, and now we just gotta wait for the coal to catch up.
And our capacity is already much higher, and yeah.
Doing much better. Yeah, like I said, I set this up not to be efficient, but just to build and see what builds what.
Yeah. Like, oh, coal plants need water and coal. Or,
Did these need more water in them? Or oh, you got the slugs in them?
Yep. There's probably an extra slug in there somewhere, but it's fine.
No, there's just one that doesn't have a slug.
I mean, there's some that don't have the slug, but that's because each pair needs a slug, not each one needs a slug.
Oh. Oh. But how are you doing, DT? What have you been up to? Yard work? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and set up my garden that I want to do. But there's also a really big brood of cicadas that are supposed to be coming out soon. So I also don't really want to be outside for like an entire month.
So what do you want to work on next?
Um, I'm actually kind of good with calling it there.
That is fair. It has
We've been
been 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours we've been going. Movie night is in an hour. I should be actually getting some food, and it has been fun. I
Yeah.
have learned.
Learn. Yeah.
I can see where things are more efficient and new ways to put things together to make them more efficient.
Yeah. Now we just, yeah. And like, I guess next step would be steel slash refining the already existing factory.
Yeah. Which I can even do that and set that up completely differently because we have that other coal that I can tap
Yeah.
into now.
Yeah, and steel tends to be nice because it's more even numbers and stuff. But
So I can be bringing that in and making the steel and the parts and having that flow towards my other equipment.
yeah. I have set up the steel to just be continually building for a bit
Ah,
until the coal that's in there. Actually, I could grab that coal and go give it to the coal generators, or we could just use it for steel, so we don't have to worry about building steel beams.
either way works.
Yeah.
I mean, the power plants they'll turn up eventually. They'll get filled.
Mhm.
So I'm not that worried about them. Doesn't look like we're gonna run towards a power failure.
Yeah. Not for a while.
And we do also have the batteries to help.
Hmm.
So I think it's just it's gonna take the time to stabilize it out,
Yeah.
and we'll be good.
And yeah. And we now have just a lot of power to work with.
Yes. Now we can start building everything.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm happy. It's a very good spot. It's a good reorganization of a setup
Hmm.
that was very disorganized and only moderately functional.
Yep. I guess next time it's just reorganize this area. Um. Uh, steel.
Yeah.
Mhm. I mean, if you want to finish it off with something a little more flashy, we could just finish the milestone. Final milestone with the tier 4.
Yeah, we have all the things for it basically.
Yep, I grabbed copper tubes or sheets. I got steel pipe.
You got the steel plate.
Mm.
I can make the other bars. Yeah, encased beams.
Should I start while you're doing that? Should I look for someone to raid?
Yes. Let's look for someone fun to raid.
Someone that immediately pops into my brain is Waste in Darkest Dungeon 2.
That does sound like a very good person to raid.
Swatch.
50 of these. Thank you, Issa. Appreciate it.
Yay!
Next time we will have Sophia, and there will be a lot more chaos.
Not nearly so structured. Especially if we're trying to teach Sophia how to do things.
We're not going to be
efficiently.
teaching Sophia how to do things.
Okay.
You're expecting her to stay around and watch and listen? She's going to be running off and doing stuff.
You know what's really funny? The teacher being not that good of a student.
Oh yeah, no, and that's the thing. You would think that I would be the one being disruptive and wanting to run off and do everything, but no, she does that. She's the chaos. I am very orderly. Okay, so we're gonna send this off. Oh, we gotta do the raid.
Oh yeah, I forget how to raid. Is it just /raid?
Yeah, you can do /raid.
/raid. Raid.
No, it's not from the.
Is it just?
It's
Oh, it's
FT
waste.
waste. Yeah. Okay, we are going to start the raid countdown. I'm going to launch this pod.
Milestone reached. By adding
I
hypertube
messed
entrances
something
at
up.
both ends of hypertubes, pioneers can achieve
What did
two-way
you mess
travel
up?
between locations. They are also 0% safer than jump pads.
The username
You
apparently
dreamed of
of
moving
Wastes.
across factories like valued
Whoops.
resources
Oh.
such as rocks and water, and Fix-It listened to your
FG.
dreams. We watched them. We took extensive notes. Hypertubes. Because Fix-It makes pioneers' closely monitored dreams come true.
I kept brackets.
Well, teacher listens to me pretty well in Apex. Have your license. My license to kill efficiently. That is true, DT. But at the same time, you walk ahead of her, I walk behind her. So to keep her on track. Because if you just walk ahead of her, she will just walk off.
Kind of funny.
But, okay, the raid's going to happen. See everybody next time, and I hope that you're in for movie night tonight. Expendables 3. Bye.
Bye bye.